I made everything an achar. I made everything an achar. That means I would avoid the future. My king is in mountain. Nobody can come to my king. Okay. Now nobody can. So king is here. Robbie of check ready. King is here. That's 1 year, 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 1 year. Everything like all the black pieces are surrounding my king. And all the whites are.
Can you hear me?
They can't back to me.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
We ended up doing a draw.
Full fact. Okay, good evening, good day. Let's start. Time is too much. No, okay, fine. Shall we start then? Ian? Okay. Right. Let's quickly recap what we have done so far. Right? What is this gate?
And
Yeah. How the output has to be written?
A plus A dot B.
Right. Okay. Quickly give me answers. Right. Nikini, what is this gate? Nikini, I can't hear your voice.
Okay.
Okay. Represent O gate as an algebraic expression. Nikini,
A plus B.
what is this gate? Huh? Right? What is this gate?
Not not A. On and no game. On and game.
Okay. What is this gate?
XOR is
So
So
X.
again,
XO.
Okay. I'm asking from me, right? You have to give me quick answers. Okay. Diana, what is the algebraic expression here? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Bar. Go bar. So where should I write the bar? Entire thing or what? Which one? Yes, Aviana, you are right. Which one? Which one? Yeah, correct. Right? Remember, if you are supposed to write an expression, right? How you should write? This is the last lesson I did. You, right? Segregate the circuit into sections or stages. How you segregate it? Right? Okay. Over here, right? Stage one, stage two, right? At stage one, what you have?
Not
When you say stage one, right? Always you have to calculate, you have to find the result of the stage one. Each stage, you have to find the result of each stage. And you have to identify what are the inputs of the stage. Am I clear? This is what I did last. So, when you have been given this type of a circuit, what you have to do? You have to break it into stages, right? Then name, give a kind of a letter for each and every output. So far clear? So for this one, right? There's no letter given. So I can name it as, let's say P1. I'm going to name it as P2. Right? Nikini Akmita, the board is visible to you, right?
Yes.
yes, sir.
So in this stage one, right? How many outputs are there to calculate? One. That is P1. Got it? There's nothing over here, no circuit here. It's just a line. Okay? Natalie? Yep. Now, to get the answer P1, what is the P1? P1 is from this, what is this gate? Not gate. So what is the input? A. So if A pass through the not, what will be the P1?
A bar.
Huh? Not
B.
A.
B.
Not A.
A bar.
Right? Not A. So not A, how we are writing it as an expression?
A bar.
Yeah. A bar. Now got it? Now you work for the, this is stage one. Okay, I'm a little bit fast. Am I fast? Sure. Stage one. Now go for the stage two. Okay, stage two. Right? Now look at the stage two. Now this part is done. Okay? Now only this one. So what is on the stage two?
And
What is this?
Yeah.
AND gate. Right? Stephanie, okay? So for this AND gate, what are the inputs? What are the inputs? Yeah.
A
A,
bar and
A, A. Okay. Inputs are, right? These are the two inputs, right? Look at here. What is the input here? P1 is the input. Okay. So P1 is the input. So other one is what? P. Am I clear? So I'm writing it down. Yeah. P1 and P, right? So P1, can we represent P1 in terms of the input? So we have represent the P1. So what is P1 now? A bar. And the other one is B. What is this gate?
And
So
K.
this could be a,
multiplication.
this is how you have to write to the final line. Is it difficult? No. Simply break it into stages, right? Work on it. So far clear? Right. Now you will have to tell me the next one, okay? Apmida, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Everyone has to give me, right? Look at. Look at this, right? Right? Why you have fever?
So we don't know how to check. No, you don't.
Here are some piece of paper. Put it onto your head. If the paper is start burning, then it's free.
That's true.
No worries.
Oh my God.
Okay. Right.
Does not take a name.
Now tell me what should you do? Yes. What should you do? Okay. From where should I draw the first stage?
After the end, just after the end.
Got it? Okay. So next stage. Okay. Fine.
Ah, no. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. I say yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Fine. There's no hard and fast rule. Right? Why we breaking it?
So it's easier for us
To make it easy, nothing else. To make it easy to arrive to the final answer. Right? Okay. Stage one. Stage two. Stage three. Got it? Okay. Now let's work on stage one. Right? Before that, right? When we are doing this kind of thing, before that, what we do is output of one circuit, always there's no letters for that to represent in expressions. Ideally, okay? Okay. So these are the steps that you have to follow, right? Have it in your head perfectly. These are the steps that you have to follow before you arrive to a final expression or before you start working on the expressions. Clear? Then what do you have to do next? You have to write because this output becoming input to the next, right? So let me write it as P1. Here also you have another one, let's say P2, right? You get the final answer, that is P3. Okay? Okay. Right? Now let's start it, stage one. Right? On the stage one, what is the logic gate there, Peter? Stage one, what is the logic gate there?
And gate
Yeah, you have this AND gate. So what are the inputs?
A dot
A
B
and
B.
right? So P1 is equal A and B, A dot B. Is it clear? Okay, too much light. Shall I give you a cap? Right. Now let's move into the S2. S2. Right. What is the input to the S2? I'm asking what is the input to the S2? B. Right? So we will get the result of S2 as the P2. Right? So P2 is equal, what is the input? Is B. After passing through the NOT gate, what will happen to the B? Not B, that is B bar. B bar. Right? Yeah? Right? Now come to the right S3 stage. S3. Okay. What is S3? Oh, it is a O gate. So what are the inputs to the S3?
A, B,
A and B.
P1.
S2,
Yes, Nikini?
P1 and P2.
P1 and P2 will produce P3. So P3 equal P1
plus plus
because it is O gate P plus so P1 plus
P2.
P. Got it? Now you have to represent everything in the form of inputs, right? In the form of inputs. Right. So replace this with what is P1? A dot
A dot B.
A dot B. Okay. Then after what is that?
Plus
Plus. When we get something like this, it is very similar the way we solve mathematical, right? Mathematics. What do you do? We put a bracket. Got it? Now you go for the P2. What is P2?
B bar.
P bar.
Got it? So this is the expression of this logic circuit. Now you understood how to derive the expression of a logic circuit when the logic circuit is given. Very clear? Let's take the printout. Everyone, Nikini, Akmita, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right? Okay. Now the circuit is given. Okay. Let's look at the circuit, right? Don't draw, don't do anything, right? Everything is given.
How do I the answer in the right? Give them water.
Okay. Okay. Everyone clear? Look at the board, right? Right. What are the inputs? A, B. Okay. Now, right? Now, if I supposed to, right? If I supposed to break this logic circuit the way I did it before, right? It is not possible. It is going to be complicated. You understand? Right? What we do is we break the circuit into this logic gates. Got it? Logic. So what we do is let's name each one, right? Let's say one. It is given logic gate 1 over there. So let's take it logic gate 1. Right. Logic gate 1. The next one is logic gate 2. And this is logic gate 3. Fine. And always remember, when there is the dark dot, that means this line is connected. That is what it is. Am I clear? Sometimes there can be drawings, right? Say for example, like this, okay? Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. What is the input of this NOT gate? Is it A O, B O, both A, B?
A.
Remember, you have to look at, when you see this type of thing, you have to look at this, right? This tells where these lines connected. This is a connector. This is called a connector. Okay. So if this is the connector, this is input of this NOT gate is A. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Now let's move into gate by gate. We'll calculate the expression. Right? LG 1. Okay. LG 1. What is the output that we get for the LG 1? What are the inputs?
A and B.
A and
B.
A and B. Got it? A and right? A and B. So it is A and B. This is a
And
AND gate. Therefore, it is
A dot B.
A dot B. Right? Then we go for the logic gate. So we have to go on like this, okay? Right? So I can draw a line like this, okay? Next one is LG 2. Got it? What is this gate? Huh? Okay. What are the inputs for this? C
B.
and
B.
B. That is C, B. What is this? O gate. Therefore,
Plus.
okay, right?
That is
Okay, right?
Sir,
what is this? Is this?
excuse me, sir.
Yes, for there.
Sir, for logic gate 2, if we write B plus C, is it wrong?
Repeat.
For logic gate number 2, if we write B plus C, is it wrong?
Nothing wrong. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Nothing. Why it is not wrong?
Same thing. Addition.
One thing is addition, same thing. Even over here it is a multiplication, same thing. Right? If I write it in terms of electricity, both has or no of electricity. Understood? Okay? Good question. Now we have found the expression for LG3, then LG2. Now we find LG3. First of all, tell me what is this gate? LG3. Yes?
XOR.
XOR. X. Okay. Okay. So then what are the two inputs for this XOR?
LG1 and LG2.
LG, LG1, LG1, LG, right? Okay. You got it. Right? Right? Which light makes you bothering? This one. Huh? Huh? Now who can't see?
We just switched on the same light.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be right.
This hand is at there.
Now okay? Right?
Now it's reflected with that look. And you can see it like what light is.
Your problem solved? Your problem solved or not? Stephanie? Yeah? No? Yes? Right. Okay. Now, this is an XO gate. Right? Now tell me, what should be the expression of XO gate? Turn the page and look at it. XO gate. And when there are two inputs, how the XO gate expression to be written? Can someone read? Yeah? Yes, tell me.
Bracket A plus bracket B plus C dot bracket A.
So when there are two inputs to the XO gate and A and B, yes, how should be the expression? Open bracket A,
Plus B dot
close, okay,
dot
right? Correct?
yes bracket
Again, bracket
A dot B bar.
A dot.
B bar for the
Huh? It should be the whole thing, right? A plus B dot A plus B
that's A and
bar. Which one? Sorry, A and B bar. A dot B bar. Is it clear? Right? Remember for the XO gate, you have to remember this expression. Got it? You have to remember for the exam event, you have to remember what the XO gate expression. So far clear? Now these are the, if there are two inputs, this is the expression of output of the XO gate. Right?
try to send you
Yeah. Let me fold down. Oops.
Tama right time with right
Right? Don't tell it. It's psychological. Right? Usually we don't. You see now we have to give that thing. You're not doing psychology, right? Okay. Now okay. So considering these inputs, okay, for this XO gate, what are the two inputs? LG1 and LG2. Okay. Let's replace this LG1 and LG2 with A and B, right? So you can represent this LG1, this one as LG2. Okay. Now let's rewrite the same with LG1, LG2. Okay. So first one, open bracket. Come on, tell it. It is a substitute. You're substituting, nothing else. Open bracket. What is A now?
LG1.
LG1 plus B is LG.
Eh?
LG.
How is B, LG2, LG2 you named as that those two outputs? Ah, okay, okay.
Right. Okay. Dot. Open bracket. A is LG1 dot LG2
Wow.
bar. Done. I substitute. Now replace this LG1 with the actual values. Got it?
A dot B plus A dot B.
Shall I'm writing here, everyone can see. Yeah,
So two,
right? Understand this.
Sir,
Yes, today.
after you finish writing that, can you give me a minute to write it down?
Repeat.
After you finish writing that on the board, can you give me a minute to write it down as well?
Yeah, okay. Right. Up to this point clear, right? I'm taking step by step, right? Keep your eye on this every step. Don't miss it, right? Because I have given only one question over here from this, right? The rest of the question you have to do it for you, right? Now replace LG1. So what is LG1? A
A dot B.
correct. A dot B plus
B plus C.
B plus C. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Anything missing? Okay. Right? Okay. That is why I am I missing, right? Got it? Now, one bracket. What is LG1?
A dot B, A dot B.
A dot LG2.
B plus
What is it? A
B plus C.
B plus. So far clear?
And then the bar.
Ah. Right? Don't write.
That's not very long. Can I get it? It's like this much. One is just staying up. I don't know. I last time I got it. Exactly the same thing.
Up to this point, is it clear?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
So far clear? Today, everyone clear? Please tell me. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So the same thing, right? Without, don't write wait, right? Same thing is same answer, LG1 and LG2. Okay, LG1 and LG2. We can write, I'm writing here, right? So I don't need to have this over here, I'm erasing this, right? Akpita, shall I erase this part? Or do you want to leave it as it is?
1 minute, sir.
Okay. Right, you can draw it on the side. This is to understand how XO, right? For this last answer, you can write the same, right? The same answer. Write the same answer. This is LG1 and LG2. What is this? XO gate. Okay. So I can write it X equal LG1. What do you have to write? Natalie? X O. Yes. LG2. Now replace LG1. LG1 is A dot B. Now I can write X O B plus C. Right? These are two methods. Got it? So far clear? Right. So when you are writing down, right? Write these things first. Right? After that, write this part as 2 and come to this one as 3. Right? Okay. Okay. Write it down. Done? Start writing. First of all, tell me, is it clear? The way we derive. You finished writing? Huh? Where are you? Huh? Still finding a pen? Where are you? What happened? Huh? Yeah. Now I didn't do it. Yeah. I see is
Tomorrow, which period do you have biology?
something like ICK is surfing on the we do yeah.
Double B? I have account many of this is the biology. Then we have biology, you all have account, so I come from then you all have physics. And because when you all have physics.
Right? Like if you go down the daughter, you like to right?
You said that?
Okay, this is the way you are going to ask.
What's that? Huh? What's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine has gone 190. Yes, yes, mine is it. Like, you know, if you look at a light, all those lights now you are. They, hey, you know, that is held out because of gravity.
You
You got it.
Also, I have.
So I have multicolor.
Wow.
I have one.
Amazing. Rainbow color.
LGBTQ plus.
Plus, yes, I could minus. Right? That's the position.
Especially Durga, and also.
Last, which one? If you will have finished, right? Start the second one. Start the second one.
Did you say what is it?
I have you.
What
Right?
is it? In what condition?
Maximum 5 minutes, right?
You know, maximum 5 minutes. When the mark gets ready, go.
Right? Start the second one.
Ambo, second.
So you have to follow all the steps. You
So
can,
So
you
you
can,
did the very easy one and give us the ultimate shot.
right? Break it into stages. Do right, right? Expression for each gate. Likewise, you come to the last one. Okay. Akit, okay? Nikini, are you okay, Kute?
Yes, sir.
So finish, then start the second one. Answer is the second one. Use a pencil, ideally. Right? Use a pencil. Right?
I am using the thing.
So if there's any mistake, you can correct it. Use a pencil. After that, I will do it on, use a pencil and do it, right? If you are sure, you can write it straight away. You cannot. Whichever, right?
So can you erase?
Yes, 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 yes.
Then I have.
Yes. Yes. You understood? Right. Let's start with this one. Yeah. Right. So, want to be the output here. What is this here? Huh? Not that. What is this? There is a circular impact. What is that? Not that.
Sir.
It is A and B. You write the one, then A dot B, A dot B. Not.
So if it is not A dot B, then does it become A dot B again?
What?
Not A dot B.
How come not A dot B? You are
Yeah.
referring to this one or you asking something else?
This
Okay, there's no not mark.
there is
Right.
A dot C,
Hmm.
not A dot C.
There is A dot,
C.
no, A
Yes.
dot B,
Here C.
A dot C.
And then this comes here.
Ariana, look at the connections properly, right? It is not A dot B. Look at.
And then here, when it comes to here, then the output is again becoming not
Then you put another bar on top of it.
double. So then doesn't it come back these two?
This way of resolving that expression. That is called Boolean algebra. You understand? Yep.
No, it's not able to.
Right, the- what is it? From here it is coming, dot is here. Just a minute. This one. This one, right? A, what is this line? Over it is going to the right. Over it is A dot C, A dot C, LG, right?
Yeah.
I'm referring to this one, right? Okay, now we can say LG2.
Pens also.
Yeah.
Pass out also.
Huh?
See this? Then you is wrong. No.
What is this? What is the output of everyone? So it is everyone, right? Okay. Everyone, and it is
That's why it is out.
no. Oh, right? So after writing that, they replace LG1 with what is
We don't say it.
Everything in here. Why you explain that outline?
last replace LG1 with this one. Just to wait.
Finish. You know, smarter than you in
Sir, should we do all the questions or only the second one?
Only the second one, Pute. Have you done?
Yes, sir.
The winner get.
Great.
Mine's correct. That's a reason. And
We had to put an extra bracket. Eight or three. Sir, don't know. Sir, don't know.
Not should be like full double bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go to like 2 knots.
Two,
Like not
Double bar. Double bar. Double bar.
right? Right. Always first you write the expression in the form of gate name. After that, you make it O, not O like that. You got it?
also at last we can do that.
At last, that is what you have to do.
Then you want to the solo. Yes. I shall be there. Yeah.
Okay?
Not A, but C. Because we should be equal to A bar plus A dot C plus B dot C. That's it. Why? No mark. That's yes. Where you going?
Okay? Okay?
Yes, sir.
LG1. LG1 is
A dot C bar.
A dot
C bar.
right? Before writing A dot C bar, answer is correct. Okay, no, answer is correct. A, over here you have to go through the dot where you can see the connection, right? So that is A and C, right? If you write it, this is A and sorry, and C. Yes. A and C. Is it clear? Right? Got it? A and C. The same thing we can write. Okay. How's it? A dot. Yes, please look at the board, everyone. Right. What is LG2? Is B and C. Right? B and C. So you can write the same B dot C. Okay. Next one is LG3. Right? What is LG3? Yes. Right? A double.
LG3. A bar plus A dot C double bar. A bar.
Right. LG one is A. Okay.
Yeah.
One is A. Okay. No. Okay. A no. L. LG1. Am I right? A no. LG1. You can represent this LG1. A. No. What is LG1? Is A and C. Right? A and C. So you put a bracket. Is it clear? A and C. Nikin, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. This one, right? This expression can be written as, okay, or you can write, this is an OR gate, A plus, what is this? A dot C bar, right? Okay. Are you getting confused this? This is a NOR gate, NOR gate. So A plus, you can write it as LG1 bar. Got it? Now you replace this LG, right? A plus, what is LG1?
Let's see.
A dot C bar, right? So the whole thing you have to do. Got it? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
You understood?
So it's also correct. You put
This one? This side is okay? Yes or no? This side is okay? No. LG3. This is the logic gate. LG3 over here. This is what I have to find. LG3. So what are the two inputs? One is A, other one is LG1. A and the LG1. What is the gate? Right. No gate. NOR. So I write it in the form of gate A, no, LG1. So of course we know A is an input. Fine. No. What is LG1? LG1 is this. You replace LG1 with that. A, and C. A, no, brackets A and C. Okay. Now I put it into the algebraic form. Okay. Same thing. A plus LG1 because it is a XO. It is a not O. Now you replace this LG1. Okay. The big bar is the XO bar. Within that LG you replace with A dot C bar. Sorry, not XO. No. I'm sorry. No. There's no XO. NOR. No gate. So far clear?
Yes.
Bikini? Akmita?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Clear? So you can write the next one, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
that should be LG. The last one should be LG4.
Right. Now come to the LG4.
That's what it is.
Right?
Oh no, that's not what it is.
Huh?
So it's correct if I put the bar just for A and then 2 bars for A dot C.
LG4. LG4 is what? Is it the? What is the gate?
LG4
LG4 is what is the gate?
no. Oh no. Oh.
What is the gate?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. So this is a O gate. What are the two inputs? LG2 and LG4.
Sorry. 3.
LG2 or LG3. Got it? Now replace this LG3. So, LG2. Replace LG2. What is LG2?
B dot C.
B,
And C.
right? B and
You will not write it.
C. Don't write. Okay. B and C. Okay. You put a bracket for this. And what do you have to write? Instead of O, write it O. LG3. What is LG3?
A bar A plus A dot C bar.
I'm writing it down there.
A bar A bar.
That is
A bar plus A dot C bar.
A. No. A. Natalie, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is yes? Yeah. So next chance is for you, right? Write the algebraical expression. Up to this point, is it understood? Yes. Up to this point, is it understood? Yes. Right. Can we write it in now as an expression? Right. A and C. Sorry, B and C. This is B and C. How to write B and C?
B dot C.
B dot C. Right. Expression, right? B dot C. Bracket. O means plus.
Plus.
open the bracket. Yes, up in the next one.
A bar, A plus A dot C bar.
Right? When you are writing this, remember, look at this. When you are writing this, right, you have to follow the way you solve mathematical expressions. Which one you have to write first? Innermost,
Yeah.
innermost bracket,
Yes.
not A,
Innermost bracket.
right? Innermost. What is the innermost bracket?
A and C.
Right? A,
That's correct.
A dot C bar. Then after that, this is a no gate. A no. No means not O. A plus
Close bracket, bar.
you understand how to write it, right?
Yes.
Very clear? Right. Number one, you have to practice the way of writing this type. Okay? This is number one. Right? After that only you have to get used to this notation. Okay? Understood?
I don't see the city. Yeah.
What?
I don't see that it's interesting. So I
Which one? Show me.
don't see that.
You wrote first this part. Then after that this part.
And he also, I think this.
Fine? Yes? Yeah? Akmita, Nikini, both of you are clear with it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Generally, we the correct.
If you are finished, read the next question.
I was read.
Read the next question. Okay? Yeah. This one? You see? This one and this one switched. Fine. Did you write like that? No, I can't understand what it is. Read the next question.
I forgot how the Excel looks like.
Are you okay?
Yeah, project there.
B and C for A, not A, and C. That's right. After that, right then, the
Why do you put it all here? That's higher than the with XOR continuous XOR
Don't jump to straight away. You write the steps. You okay? Right. Okay. Done.
Sir,
What? Okay. Did you read? Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay. Shall I erase the picture? Start doing it. Okay. Before start doing, right? Let's follow this with me. Okay. Let's follow this with me. Look at how to do that. Okay. Okay, finish that. I will explain. You finish that. Let's see. Done? One. Go. Don't draw big symbols, right? Huh? I'm away. Huh? I'm going to have a. If brains are not working, sometimes we have to be very right. Silent.
Also, I can have some.
Okay.
So I remember my team is having.
Okay. Shall I?
Yeah.
Right? Shall I erase this?
No.
Right.
science okay.
Let's look at, okay. Let's look at this question, right? A logic circuit can be represented by the following logic expression. So far, what we have done is the logic circuit given, we arrive to a logic expression. Now we are going backward. Expression is given, okay? So now we are going to work on it to draw the circuit, right? There are some steps that we have to look at. Look at the expression, right? Look at the expression and identify how many inputs are there. How many inputs are there? And what are they? Yes, 3 inputs. What are they? Natalie? Yeah? ABC? No? Right? Yeah? There's nothing backside. AB? Are you sure? Are you sure? Huh? How do you see IBC? How do you ABC? Where? Where? Yeah? Okay. Right? So A, B, C there. Now start from the first bracket. What is the first one? A, XO, C. So let's start it. Right? When you are drawing inputs, right? A, B, right? And there is a C. Okay. Usually we draw lines like this, right? Parallel. Got it? You have to start in the right one line. A XO C. So first gate is XO A. Okay. Okay. Right. Hey, everyone look at the board. You have to make sure that you are marking this dot here. Right. A and C, this gives A XO C. Right. The other one is now A XO C. Right. What is the expression? A XO C. After that, O, not C, NAND B. Not C, NAND B. Is it clear? Not C, NAND B. Okay. So what I done is I took this first one. Got it? Now, don't look at this immediately. This is how you throw this. Don't look at this. Now go for this next bracket. Right? In this next bracket, how it is? Not C NAND B. C NAND B. Right? So there is, what is the gate inside? NAND gate. Okay? That is not C NAND B. Then it is between C and B. Right? If that is between C and B, right? Please look at it. If that is between C and B, I can draw the gate on the same stage. This is a way of drawing, right? Clear or not? If you are not clear, you have to tell me no. I am repeating, no worries. Clear or not? No. Which part is not clear? Right? You look at this. This is C. What are the inputs? C and B. Got it? So it is the main inputs. Got it? Then you can draw the logic gate underneath. Got it? If this been taken with this output, then you cannot draw it over. It has to be somewhere. That is what I said. Okay. Just leave it for a while. Now, this is referring to C NAND B. If that is NAND, how the NAND gate looks like? AND gate, you draw the AND gate and you write a circle over here. So what are the two inputs? One is B. Right? So I can write straight away B. Is this right the way I did it? Yes. Even though it is crossed, right? I didn't mark any circle over here. That means it is not a connector. Even though it is crossed, this line, it is not connected. Connector is marked with this sign, the dark dot. Right? Natalie, is it clear? Right? Look at very carefully. After you understood any circuit, you can do. Understand the way of doing, right? These are not difficult things, right? Understand. It's like drawing an art. Okay, once you understood any circuit, no matter the expression is so long, you can do. Okay. So I got it. What is the second input? So this is the first input to the NAND gate. What is the second input to the NAND gate? Yes, tell me louder. Don't worry. Huh? Yes.
C.
Any other answers?
Not C.
Not C. Not C. Not simply C. Not C. Okay. So then this C has to be given to this passing through a which gate? NOT gate. Right? Now got it. So when this C is here, over here it is not C. Natalie? Get the bill, right?
So both need it.
Got it?
Then we can make this.
Got it?
and give.
Okay. Now there is an output. So far clear? Hey. One output is X, the other output is Y. Got it? First output is this X. Second logic gate output is Y. So what is the logic gate between these two? That is X or Y. Now you understand, right? Get used to the way of looking at it. Oh, that means what do we have to do? We have to pass it to okay. Got it? You can take that. Now understood? Okay. Everyone, very clear? Yeah, the way, right? You have to look at it. Okay. Ariana, right? Right? Finish? Use freehand drawing. Freehand drawing. Get used to freehand drawing. Come on.
Yeah, this hand is
Huh? During our school days, we had a separate lesson for mathematics. Freehand. We have been given, right, to draw a straight line. Right? Straight line. Right? And this dot, between these two dots, we have to draw a line. Without ruler. We have been trained. It is a separate lesson. That is why even today we can do. How do we do? Right? They are being told, keep the tip of the pencil or the pen over here and keep the eye. That is all. Looking at that, the hand knows where. Hand knows where, right? You all don't have, but in nowadays we had this lesson. Wait. Get used to it, right? That saves a lot of time at the exam, right? Finish? Akmita, is it clear with that? Nikki?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, but I need to write it down.
Okay.
Very straight, very straight, very straight. That's not like right. This one is straight lines. Like that. Only very straight. You want to like this one?
Mark these points as
That's how you. That's how.
P. Right? Everyone. Q. Right? This one as R. Okay. This is R. This is P. And this is Q. Got it? Name it as PQR. Okay. Everyone finish right? Got that? Everyone?
Let's go.
Why this
Only
is
stick on single one and you- they only stick-
why this is one way? Ah, where are you?
Yeah, even that's even.
പാട്ടിന്റെ ഓക്കെ വേണേ കഴിക്കേണ്ടത് വേറെ ഇത് പാട്ട് എന്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് വരാൻ
Some random mothers.
I wanted to play. That is your market.
That's what knowledge of everybody.
That's a compliment. But is that a compliment?
Yeah, I said that there's another because I think I'm going to have talking
Where is he? Where are you? So this is whatever this.
So you are gonna marry that. They are gonna marry a horse. Marry a horse.
Huh? Fine. Huh? They come to the class. Huh? Go keep saying, huh? Okay, right.
Thank you.
Now let's get into the, right? Let's get into the table. Right? Okay, everyone? Right. Now let's look at how to. Now what are we going to learn? The second thing is, now we know when we have been given with the expression how to draw the circuit. Once you draw the circuit, now we have to draw the truth table, right? Truth table we have already done. What is the truth table? What is the truth table? Okay. You derive the right combination of the inputs and outputs. Okay. Now this is the truth table. When you are drawing the truth table for this one, okay, we have to draw the truth table stage by stage for those stages, right? We cannot write the entire truth table at once, right? It is difficult. So we start with first input values. What are the three inputs? A, B, C. Okay. A, B, C. Right? Right. When there are three inputs, naturally how many combinations are there that we can derive? When there are three inputs, how many combinations this truth table can have? Now you can't say you don't know, right? Yes? How you come get 8? Yes? Right? How did you get 8? Yes? How did you get 8? Yes? Right? So you'll have to go through and come, right? You can't forget these things, right? 2 to the power. Always indices marks the number of inputs. Then you put it into 2 to the power. Then you will get the number of combinations. So then there are 3 inputs, 2 to the power 3. That means there are 8 combinations. Now start writing the combinations. Yes. First one is yeah. Everyone can see the screen. Akmita, Nikini. Right. Let's
Yes, sir.
start. First one. Hurry up. 0, 0,
0.
0. Next one. 0, 0, 1. Next one. 0, 1, 0. Next one.
1,
0,
0,
1,
1.
next one. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1,
0,
0, 1,
1.
1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1.
Okay. Right. Now the next one. Right. Okay. First one, we have to calculate, find out the, right, P. Right, P. P is the output of XOR gate. Okay, XOR gate. Clear? P is the output of XOR gate. Now turn to your pages to the XOR gate. In my note, XOR gate. Go to the XOR gate, right? Go to the XOR gate and tell me, right, which makes 1 on the combinations.
If it's
Yeah.
if it is 0, if the numbers are different, is it?
If the numbers are,
Different is 1.
if the numbers are different,
It's
that
1.
gives
1.
1.
If it's
Is
the
so.
same.
If all the inputs are same, it produces 0. If at least one of the input different, it produces 1. That is what you have to remember. Okay. So then P is the AXOC. AXOC. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Then if that is XOC, when you are writing P, you have to look at, right, A column and the C column. Right? Then you have to write to the combinations. Okay. 0, 0.
0,
Yes, Nikini. 0, 0.
0,
0 and 1. Now
1,
this is okay, right? What is the rule? You got confused? No, right? 0 and 1 is 1. Again 0, 0. Then, where are you? Huh? What are you doing? What happened? Huh? What happened? Huh? Okay, be in the class, be in the lesson. Why? What is the problem? Hmm? You are far away from the class. Huh? Things are happening like that. So, right? 0, 0 is right. Inputs are same. Therefore, 0. 0 and 1. 1. 1, 0. 1, 1. 1, 0. 1, 1. Got it? Got it? So next value is P. The other one is PQ. Okay. Am I right? PQ. Right. What is Q? What is Q?
Not C.
Not?
C.
Not C. Right? Now you have to look at, yeah. Which one? This one? This one? This one? This one? Or this one?
Oh yeah.
This one?
Actually one. Actually one.
Okay. How is it one?
No, it's not one.
It's not one. Got it? Right? Don't get confused, right? Right? So that is why I made it colored. Okay? That is why I made it colored. Okay? Be very conscious, right? With this example. Be very conscious, right? So what is Q? Q is not
C.
not C. So what is this one?
1,
1. This one?
0,
Next one? 1. Yeah, wait. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Is it correct?
Yes.
I converted, I made C, not C. Rishara, is it okay? Jana? Yes or no? Admita? Right.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
PQ, let's move to the R. What is R? What is R? What is R? Please tell me what is R?
B and
what is NAND gate?
Not C. Not C.
B, NAND, not C. Right? You have, it is a NAND gate, right? You have to use B and C. Is it you have to use B and C?
no B and Q.
B and
Q.
B and Q. You have to get B and Q, right? Treat it as an AND gate, then convert it to a NOT. Repeat. Both inputs. Now you have to get Q and
B.
Q and B, right? So these are the two inputs. Now this is not the one input, right? 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 Q and B, right? Q and B, right? This is NAND. Okay? NAND. First of all, make it AND. Right? 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Tell me the AND gate. AND result. 0 and 1. 0. Make it NAND. If it is 0, right? Write it the opposite. That is how you have to do it. Don't do it straight away, right? 0 and 1. It is an AND gate. 0 and 1 is a 0. Then to make it NAND, make it opposite. Right? 0, 0.
0 but 1.
0, 0, then 1. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Great. 1, 1, 1, then 0. 1 and 0, 0 and 1. 0 and 1, 0 and it converts as 1. 0, 0, 0, then it is become 1. 1, 1, 1,
1,
0. 1, 0, 0, converted to 1. Okay, right. Now I am going to remove these highlights. Right? Remember this. At the exam, there's no way to color this. Okay, Natalie? Listen. Right? At the exam, there's no way to color this. Right? If you start coloring, finally you will get into a trouble because it looks like a pandol. You know what is Corona? Right? You can't. What you do is always take a pencil, right? On top of or below, put a mark, the columns that you are going to take as input to find the result. Once you wrote it, erase it. Now you mark the next columns. Okay? Right? That is how you have to do, right? Now, what is the final output? Final output is QOR. Am I correct? Final output is, sorry, POR. POR. So POR, then mark P. Right? Mark P. And am I right?
That's my
P and R. Right? Got it? P and R. Now, what is the gate between these two? O gate. So now, output is X. 0 plus 1. 1 plus 1. 0, 0. Nikini?
0,
1 plus 1. Sorry. 0. 1 plus 1.
1,
1 plus 1.
1,
0 plus 1.
1,
1 plus 0.
1,
0 plus 1.
1.
Right. Okay. Natalie, the next question you are supposed to write on the board, right? Okay. Right. Right? I didn't get. Huh?
No, it's how easy. It's how the projector projects.
Like the board of the table.
Mm-hmm.
That is made like that, like.
No. It's how it is drawing the okay. Okay.
Two things. So
Done, finish, everyone? Okay? Nikini? Akmita, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Everyone okay? Right. Now, right? Understood how to derive, how to write the truth table, right? Now look at this, right? This truth table, right? These are the combinations where you find the result as 1. Got it? Where you find result as the 1. Right? Right? On these combinations, right? On these combinations, ready? Can see the board? On these combinations, it gives a result. It gives a result. Or else, if you make some logic gate, this means ABC on this status, when the ABC both are off, switch is on. Right? Assume that there is a light over here, fixed, the light is getting on when ABC off. A, B off, C on, getting on. Right? Like all other, only this is not getting on when A and C are off and B is on. Okay? Understood? Don't color it, right? Right. So, is it clear? Yes? Then we think now okay. Let's see how you are going to score at this term test, right? Right? Because the questions are not this easy, right? So understand, listen very well. Don't miss any single point. Okay. Why? I am not giving any note for this. Therefore, every single word you have to listen carefully. Right? It is up to you to write down if there's any important word that I am throwing out from my mouth. Understand? Okay. So this time exam, everything is there, right? Okay, I'm always reminding you all, Yola purposely selected this computer science, right? This is not ICT. You understand? ICT you can learn from anywhere. It is general IT, right? The computer science you purposely came to learn, you are diving inside to the sea, right? If you don't know how to dive, what will happen? You will sink, right? You know what is that? EOL, end of life. So don't get into that, right? So basically, by now I have finished 3/4 of the lesson, right? Okay, don't miss any single word, right? I'm warning you, everyone, right? So you'll learn, right? Childs, right? You can understand. Okay, and I also don't want to push you harder. That is up to you too, right? So look at the two truth tables below, right? Now, so far I explained, now we know. I gradually brought you up here, right? We started with a circuit. Then I explained how to break it into stages. Then I explained how to derive the expression stage by stage and construct the expression. We construct the expression, okay? Then thereafter, I gradually moved into the expression, from the expression to derive the logic gate, right? Then we learn from that expression how to construct the truth table, okay? Right? So I believe what I explained few minutes ago in the previous lesson, that is what now I'm going to do. Got it? I believe it is today, right? I made it colored and I explained the lesson there. Okay. Look at the two truth tables below, right? In each case, produce a logic expression and the corresponding logic circuit. Now, what is this? We have been given a truth table, right? We started before is the circuit. Now, from the expression we derived, now we are given the truth table. Now we have to draw the expression using this truth table. Got it? Okay. Let me draw it over here. Input, I have A and B. Output, it is X. Okay. So when there are two inputs, Natalie, how many combinations? Yeah? Louder. Don't look anyone else. Yes? Yeah? Huh? Louder. So what is the method? 2 to the power? Right? So these have to be remembered, right? Okay? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay? So this is the combination. And this is about a circuit of two inputs. And it is given the output. Right? What it has given is 0, 1, 0, 1. Am I right? Yes. Okay. What this says, right? In this truth table, what is this truth? You get a result, right? Out of these combinations, which gives me a result of this circuit. Which row? If I look at this, this is the output. Assume that this is a bulb that is fixed at the end of this circuit. Which makes the bulb on?
Second and fourth.
Yeah?
Second and fourth.
Second and the fourth. This is the number one that you have to identify. You understand? So that means my logic expression should produce this combination on. Okay? And there is another combination, and this combination, it should on. Okay? Okay. When I do this, I have 4 combinations. Out of these 4 combinations, my output should become 1. Either, carefully listen my words. Either on the combination of the 0 or 1, 0 and 1 combination, or 1, 1 situation. Am I clear? I'm repeating. You follow my words. Each word has a meaning. There are 2 inputs. These are the combination of these 2 inputs. In these 2 inputs, right? This table tells me on this combination only this become 1. On this combination only this become 1. So therefore, I'm going to tell that when A becomes 0 and B become 1. Got it? When A becomes 0 and B become 1. I'm sorry. Sorry, but I forgot to switch on. Switch. Can you see the board? Apmita, beginning?
Yes.
Right. What I have circled over here is the combination that gives 1. right? On the output. When A becomes 0 and B becomes 1, gives me an output O. A become 1 and B become 1, gives me an output. Okay. So far clear? Right. Then how to write these combinations, right? You write these combinations. This is how you write the combination. You pick all the output, the way you find the output as ones. That is my logic expression. Clear? Right. If I write the logic expression here, right? A is 0. Okay. A is 0. Got it? Always we treated an input. We treat input, always input as 1. This is a thing that you have to remember. Right? Input as a 1. Right? If A, right? If A is 1, right? How you are going to represent this 0? 0 is not A. Now understood? If A is 1, okay, to make it 0, that means it is not A. So wherever you see 0, always you write it as with not word. Okay. So therefore, this is we write it as not A, and B. Got it? Not A and B. Is it clear? Now you look at for this. This is a one possible combination that I can make the output 1. Understood? One possible combination that I can make it. Second combination is what? A, Natalie, and B. Is it clear? So this means I have a one combination, right? This combination makes this one. Or I can use the second combination that also makes 1. You got my words? What is the gap between over here? Oh. Oh. Yes. Hmm?
What is that?
What should be the gate over here?
O?
Hmm?
Or?
Why O?
Because it's either one or two.
Either one of this combination gives me 1. Either one of these combination gives me 1. Understood? Therefore, we connect it with. Understood? Then I can write this expression, right? Expression. First expression is this. Not A and B or A and B. This is the logic gate circuit expression. Right? If this is a logic gate expression, now you can draw the logic gate. You understand? Now from the truth table, we are going to the expression and the circuit. Understood? Okay? Right now. Right? If you have been given a truth table, first work on the rows then combine with O. That's all. Right? Remember, when you are combining the inputs on the row, always you go with the AND. When you combining those outputs together, you use a O combination. Those are the two things that you remember. That's all. Right? Nikini, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Finish writing? Everyone finish writing? Yes? Write down on the book. Right? You have to do the next one. Right? Next question. Right? Logic, not now, at home. Homework. Question number
Sir.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, in the top one, not A and B. So does that mean not A and not B or not A and just B?
The B is not 0. Then you can't write it not B. A only not.
If both are not, it's not A and not B.
You have to individually write. Understood? Right? In this paper, question number 5 you had to do. Okay. Question number 5 you have to do. Okay. Write homework in your book. Right? Activity 10.2. Activity 10.2. Page number 364. Right? 64. Yeah. Activity 10.2. 364.
That's it.
No. Yeah.
Page number?
364.
No, not any.
10.3. 370. 10.3.
What is it?
Page number. Okay. Right. Definitely you have to complete all these exercises and come, right? Asmita, Nikini,
Yes, sir.
both of you do the exercises. At least send me image of your answers to me, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then let's wind up the class from here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Pate?
Sir, if it's not a trouble, can you send my test papers to Chanaka tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
God bless you all.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, sir.